Sharrieff, Kyle said one of the biggest questions for the defense is just finding out who's going to be the guy opposite of Scooby. Where are you kind of at with your room, knowing that you've brought in a ton of talent into that room?
Well, if I relied on emails from my strength staff, I can say that it looked to me that guys in the room had gotten bigger. It also appeared that everybody who I think could help right now has gotten faster. But I really don't know. I don't, the kind of pool of names, whether it's people that have had some experience at other places, be it a Donovan Saunders, a Lake Cotton, Jeremiah Caldwell, J.C. Hart from Auburn. We have a few people, and you just then it's the young kids who are hungry. LaTristan Thompson, Jason Stokes. So I don't know. I'm excited because there are legitimate kids that can really factor into a game right now. That's what I'm excited about. Having gone through the summer, met with our guys and been able to see their level of understanding and how quickly they've been able to digest the defense, that's promising. I hadn't had so many viable candidates in a long time. So that's at least pleasing. And again, based on what I've been told, I'll find out today that people have been working hard. So,
Smith and Scooby are obviously established in the room, but as their coach, just what are you looking for in terms of them taking that next step to be able to create more impact plays, turnovers?
Do more. More. I mean, you said established. That's not anything I would have ever said. I said experienced. They have some experience, and because of that, they are at least more consistent than the other players because they haven't had the other guys that are in the room just haven't been under the lights in our defense going through some of the things that we're going to ask them to do. But from Smith and Scooby, I would want more plays, more consistency, better man coverage, better zone drops, and then as they become better, pull everybody along. Pull everybody in that room along. Stay after practice every single day, which is what we do probably more than any other group. Every day, stay after practice and bring the young kids along, bring the new players, the transfers. So I just want more. It's nice to have some boys that have some experience, without question. I just need them to do more.
So you already mentioned J.C. Hart as someone that you brought in the spring portal. You also bring in Hart and Mosen. I'm just curious, what do you think both of them bring to this corners room that maybe could push the guys in front of them to get better?
Hart and Mosen from Furman is the kind of corner that has some versatility, having played outside, and we are trying to help him digest the inside nickel position, which is a lot. I think that he has shown to be smart, even in our when I kind of watch those guys do some of their own work in kind of simulating coverages and defending receivers, he seems to put himself in good positions. So another kid that I'd failed to mention is Jalen, who I think helps us at the nickel spot. And I think he could be viable. I just need him to be viable yesterday. I needed that to happen already. And I told him just last night when we had our meeting, I said, please don't get upset. Because everything I'm asking you to do, I wish it was done yesterday. I just need that kind of urgency. Mm-hmm. J.C. Hart, taller kid, played in the SEC, had some experience. He's smart. I think he was valedictorian of his high school in Alabama, just a good kid. And he has some intention to him. Very purposeful when he sits in meetings, not a lot of laughter, always dialed in. And I have a room full of comedians most of the time. But he is really slow to laugh. He's like, can I laugh? I'm like, have fun. What are you laughing at? And I'm the worst. But he's a good kid. And I think he can just push everybody because his physical stature, God, right under 6'3", right at 202, can really run. Has shown some physicality when I watched the special teams film from Auburn and some of the limited amount of reps he received. I think he becomes just somebody else that maybe after 3 to 4 weeks, I'm like, wow, I uncovered another jewel.
What have you learned from, I guess, just the Big 12? Its physicality,
Yes.
How refs allow physicality. Have you made any of those adjustments heading into this year, from what you learned last year?
Not really, because I thought that we were at the line of scrimmage fairly physical when we needed to be. And I want the same level of engagement and confrontation with receivers. I'd like us to be better and more durable. I just told all of the boys, to me, your best ability, your durability. Last. Find you go, coach, I want to find my way on the field. Be available, because invariably, someone goes down. And so what I recognize in the Big 12, similar to the Pac-12, there's a lot of carnage. People are just pulling people down. You go through battle after battle. Anybody can beat anybody. And that showed last year more than any year, I think, in the Big 12. You have to be prepared to play when your number is going to be called. And there's a good likelihood, given the level of physicality in every position group that you experience in this conference, you'll be called. So just be prepared. That's what I've learned. So again, I opened up with, I was happy that the emails that I received from the strength staff said, oh, look at everybody's getting bigger and stronger and they're gonna be so explosive. All right, great. Makes me so happy. Can they guard the 9 route? So.